Hey, this is Danny. Welcome to a whole nother awesome review. Today I'll be reviewing The Great Gatsby. So last night I actually saw The Great Gatsby in 3 freaking D, and the movie was amazing. First of all, the music in this movie is phenomenal. Uh, Check out Young and Beautiful, the music video, and you'll know what I mean. That song totally captures the movie for me. It totally captured who Gatsby is as character. Gatsby is this millionaire guy who came from nothing. Basically, he was dirt poor in the beginning, and he created himself. He made himself, and he went to war for 5 years, and he hadn't seen his love Daisy for 5 years, and he finally comes back, and that's what the movie is about. And it's about not being able to accept change. That's basically what it is. Gatsby is a character who does not want to change. He still thinks it's like 5 years ago, and he doesn't want to accept reality that Daisy is with another man and she has chosen this path. Basically, Gatsby can't really cope with that things are different now. And that's what The Great Gatsby is about. The Great Gatsby, it plays out like a mystery. You trying to figure out who Gatsby is, what his job is, what's the whole deal, why does he want to be with Daisy. His whole backstory is revealed in this movie. It is a phenomenal film. It captures the 1920s, and they do this really cool thing in the movie, which I really like. They take modern day music artists like Jay-Z, and they mix it with 1920s music. And for some reason, it just works. I don't know why, but it works. And you actually feel like you're immersed in the 1920s in the 3D film. It's one of the best films I have seen all year. I give it a 10 out of 10. I think it's the best film about the 1920s ever made, in my opinion. I've seen some really boring films about the 1920s, and I wasn't too sure if I was going to like this movie. When I went into it with not that high of expectations. One of my good friends, JT is Reborn, made a comment on the trailer for The Great Gatsby one time before the movie came out, and he said, "Why would I want to see a drama in 3D?" And that's what most people say. Why do I want to see The Great Gatsby in 3D? What's the point of the 3D? And the point of the 3D is to immerse you in the experience. Seeing the 1920s in 3D is actually a really good experience. Most people think, well, 3D is not good unless it's an action movie. But what they're trying to do is capture the feeling of the novel with the 3D. You could watch this movie in 2D and it would still be good. But 3D is just going to immerse you a little bit more. And that's really cool when they do that in the movie. Um, there's like things that pop out of you, when you're going through the mansion, you feel like you're moving with the characters, you're moving with Gatsby. You feel like you're a part of the action. And that's when the 3D really comes into play, and it really plays itself out really nicely. This film is one of the best movies period films I've ever seen. Now, a lot of people on IMDb and other websites have complained about that the music is not authentic because it's not from the 1920s. Well, that's what I really like about the film. They take modern day music, they put a spin on it, and they have 1920s music mixed in. This gives the film a really eerie kind of mystery kind of feel to it. And it's just weird how all the music mixes together. Young and Beautiful actually has two different versions of the song in the film, a 1920s version and a modern pop version, both played in the movie itself. It the song really captures Gadsby's character, if you ask me. And you should definitely check out that music video, and you should definitely go see the movie because you're really going to appreciate the song a lot more. Leonardo DiCaprio does a fantastic performance as Gatsby. Tobey Maguire does a fantastic performance in this movie, and everybody really gives their all in this. All in all, I have to say this film captures not only is it a period piece, but I think it really does capture the soul of the book because it really captures Gatsby's character. And I would say that this film goes even beyond the original Great Gatsby. I think there's a lot of things that they couldn't do in the original film due to budget costs. And with making most of the whole world of Great Gatsby in CGI, they were able to capture effects that they can't do now. You can't really go there and get all these big buildings and everything that they would have in the 1920s unless you CGI'd it. You're not going to be able to get that feeling. And that's really what they get with The Great Gatsby. There's a sense of energy with this film. There's a way the camera moves. The camera is always moving, and it's always trying to show you what Gatsby's vision is. It's almost a metaphor for what Gatsby is thinking. The way the camera moves, it's capturing the feel of what Gatsby is going on in his mind. Tobey Maguire narrates the story, but the movie itself revolves around Gatsby. And Tobey Maguire does a fantastic job narrating this movie. Pretty much every film he's in that he narrates, he does a fantastic job. That's really why I like the original Spider-Man series even more than the new series, because I felt that Tobey Maguire did a fantastic job at narrating it. And in this film, it really adds to the experience having Tobey Maguire narrate The Great Gatsby, and it's very interesting. Tobey Maguire does a top-notch job. Leonardo DiCaprio is captivating. You can't take your eyes off him. You don't know what's going to happen next. And a lot of people would say, well, this is a romantic film. This is a chick flick. Now, I have to totally disagree with that. After watching The Great Gatsby, I totally appreciate the book more. I appreciate what it's all about. And in my opinion, I think this even tops the original movie. And I think anybody who's going to go see this film is going to enjoy it for the plot twists and the drama and everything. And I would not classify this film as a chick flick. I would more classify it as a well done drama with fantastic music in it because it captures the feel and look of the 1920s, and it's a big giant mystery basically, and you're along for the ride. And the way the film is, played out, it's fantastic. The plot, the characters. I cared about the characters in this movie, which was really good. I cared about Tobey Maguire's character. I cared about The Great Gatsby. I cared about almost everyone except for the villains, and the villains are later revealed in the movie, which I'm not going to tell you who they are, but you're going to enjoy this film, and I'm not going to give anything away. Check this film out. The Great Gatsby gets a 10 out of 10 by me. Check it out. Fantastic film. And the next film I'm going to be reviewing is going to be Man of Steel. So stay tuned for that. And please check out my other channel, Epic Horror Fans, which is JT is Reborn, Spider Jack Angel, AJ Punk 15, and myself, and we review horror films on that channel. It's really great. It's called Epic Horror Fans. Type it in, subscribe, and have an awesome night, everyone.